the Avro Vulcan, the world's first delta-wing bomber. For 12 years, from mid-1957 until mid-1969, a force of British-built bombers armed with nuclear weapons not only formed the core of the Royal Air Force, but also represented the foundation on which the national defence as a whole rested. At the close of World War II, there was little hesitation about the need for Britain to develop the use of atomic weapons. And since British scientists had played an important part in the American wartime atomic program, Britain now had access to the technologies involved.
Now, the first Vulcan flew from this factory on August the 2nd, 1952, and it was piloted by a gentleman called Rowley Falk. He was the superintendent of flying, and he flew it over Cheshire and the Lancashire area for 2.5 hours. And it stopped the whole of traffic in the Manchester, Cheshire, Lancashire area because nobody had ever seen anything like it. It was terrific. And that's how the Vulcan came to being. A week later, he took it down to the Farnborough Air Show and he rolled it like a fighter. Unbelievable for a 70-odd ton aircraft, which it is. I mean, it is 70 tons unladen, it carries 30 ton of fuel, and when it's fully laden, it's over 100 ton, which I think is a marvellous achievement.
The strategy of air power moved into a new era. There followed an uneasy peace of the late 40s and the Cold War of the 50s. An iron curtain cast its shadow across the world. Democracy faced new dangers in Europe and Asia, and tensions continued to mount, though statesmen struggled to preserve the peace.
We found that we once again hold the key to opening the safe.
But in those years, we saw evidence that others had not been idle in building up powerful forces of destruction. Thanks to the vision of air staff, Britain had not been left behind. They saw the need for aircraft able to carry even deadlier bomb loads, higher, faster, and further than ever before.